Before I say anything, I will be changing the name of this place to protect my tiny channel in case they decide to drop a lawsuit on me. So for this video, they'll be called Starbright Burgers. I made that name up, and I really hope there's not an actual place named after that. Sorry. Bro, working at fast food might be the most stressful thing you could ever put yourself through. After I turned 16, I realized I was low-key a bum. I would ask people for money, food. I didn't have any type of emotion at the time. And the main reason why I wanted a job was to have better clothes compared to rocking my usual Walmart clothes every day.
Dila? Where are you?
Yes?
I have a lot of questions to ask, but anyways, my friend is actually looking for someone to hire at their...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And just like that, that's enough from you.
A few days later, I have my first interview. Thank you. If you don't know me yet, I'm the definition of doing way too much. I took days of researching this company. I started daydreaming about the money and how I would use it to change my life. A couple days ago, while making the script, I found my old notes filled with interview questions, and there was a question that really caught my eye. What animal best represents you in the work field? And I thought it was going to be a generic answer, like a dog based on my loyalty, a dolphin based on my intelligence. Bro, I said an ant. Day comes, I arrive wearing all black as told, and I was expecting a fancy office interview, but they told me to go sit in the lobby. So in the midst of having people go in and out the restaurant, I'm sitting there dead center in the lobby. My palms were sweaty. Oh, okay. My bad. After a couple minutes of overthinking about every life choice I made to this point, I met Manager Z. The questions were really simple also. And by the end of the interview, I got the job. You know it. But I was upset because they didn't ask me about the animal question. It really hurt my feelings. After getting the job, I was introduced to a group of characters named my coworkers. While also being introduced to my coworkers, I was also introduced to my work outfit. The apron gave me a whole pencil shape. I had this hat, and this hat I had to wear every single day. It was a visor. And as a normal person, you might assume I put my hair up. No, at this time period, I was super insecure about how I looked like, especially with my hair up. That resulted me having my hair down. It wasn't just my hair getting flattened every night. It was working with a deep fryer also. It would occasionally spit back at me, causing me to have small permanent scars on my arms. The people I associated with during high school would find out where I worked at and randomly pulled up to my job. It would be super fun to see the homies randomly show up and it wasn't rush hour. And on the other hand, there were people that know of me that would randomly pull up to my job and start reporting me. And there was a situation where I think the guy liked me, and his way to show me was to pull up to my job trying to talk to me.
Why don't you clock out and we go somewhere else? If you were on the menu, I would buy you.
Sir, I asked you if you wanted a drink.
I think in a way, it was really everyone's intention of why they showed up. If you want to show up, purchase something, or talk to your actual friend that works there, that's cool. But when you're acquaintance with someone and you pull up and start recording them, I just find it weird. Sometimes the homies would ask me for a discount to order food from there. Listen, I'm a picky eater. So when they would ask me for discounts, I would look around if someone was recording them because I was never a fan of the food before and after working there. There was one thing that got me every time. There was shakes. Anyways, I got too many stories I want to cover real quick. One day I was working through drive-thru and this dude flipped out about a $6 menu deal. Our card reader couldn't extend outside the window at the time, so I told him I needed to insert his card inside the machine. This is where he started flipping out on me, and he had his girl in the car during this. I am a fresh 16-year-old girl with acne all over my face, peak anxiety running through my body. I started looking at the girl expecting her to calm him down, and she doesn't say anything. So he grabs the card from me, and then he came inside. On a good day, I'm about 5'2", and he was roughly 7 inches taller than me. The manager says the exact same thing I did, and the man never apologized. Instead, he started venting about someone taking his credit card information for $300 at this other fast food joint. And I feel bad, but dude, this could have took 10 seconds and you could have had your food. I realized after that day, drive-through customers were just built different. Now this story This one scarred me for life. I had a closing shift. It was a normal day with crappy customers, leftover food under the lobby tables, people giving pennies to round to $1. A typical day. I want to give you perspective. This is my first ever job. I'm the definition of doing way too much. I am the youngest out of the whole staff during this shift. So I took a break around 7 p.m. give or take, and I came back like 7:30. So something happened with the bathrooms that my whole staff knew, but me. And if you're not the cook or you don't know how to dismantle machines, you're kind of stuck of cleaning up the lobby and the bathrooms. I get through the lobby, it's light work. The one in the bathroom, it's fine. I walk in the men's bathroom.
So for this example, we're gonna use strawberry ice cream.
I get to this bathroom and there's strawberry ice cream, but not exactly in the bowl. Bro, it was around the bowl and it was on the wall and in the corner. And to rewind some moments, during the break ahead, my coworkers discovered this mess. And I assume one of them tried to clean up most of it, but there was still a large amount for me. And after getting it done, took like 30 minutes to clean up, or an hour, I have no clue. I didn't get a raise, I didn't get a bonus, I didn't get a sorry I need it. I got 1 to 2 thank yous from my coworkers. And I think that was my last straw, which why I decided to leave the job during those couple months. The job was okay for a high schooler with flexible hours, but it humbled me really fast. Really fast. It made me realize how much effort and frustration fast food workers have to endure sometimes.